Hello, guys. How are we doing? How is our Saturday going? Many people say Saturdays are for weddings. So I wonder why I'm here at home doing nothing. I thank God for my life and I'm fine. Okay, don't bother about me. There's no wedding for me today. All right, so there's something I really want to share, something I learned within the week, and it's very, very important I share. Trust me, I don't want to keep such an important information to myself because we are supposed to save ourselves. We are supposed to run the battle together. We are supposed to win together. We're supposed to succeed together. We're supposed to be happy together. All right, don't mind me. I can be silly sometimes. All right, so the thing is, how do you look at people around you? You know, many a times you see somebody doing the wrong thing, you judge the person down. He's not doing something that is good. Oh, what are they doing? It's not good. It's not. Oh, look at this person. No. How do we look at each other? Most of the times, we forget that we are Christians. We forget that we love God. We forget that we are children of God, and we judge one another. We don't know what people are facing. You don't know. I don't know what my neighbor is going through. Unless I share what I'm feeling within me, you will never know. You will never know. And we are not perfect, right? That's the best part of what I want to say now. We're not perfect. Why did I say that? Because we have our own flaws too. So when we judge people, we are trying to say that we are perfect and we are trying to check their own wrongs, which is very, very bad. How do you look at people? One, never look at people with your eyes. Look at people with the eyes of God. I know it might be confusing to some people, but some people I know you understand what I'm saying. All right, let me make it clear. Never look at people the way you see them, the way you know them to be. Look at people with the eyes of God. Anytime you look at people, you don't need to judge them. You need to ask yourself first before taking any action. If it's God, what will He do? God, if you're the one doing this, is this how you're going to do it? If you want to say something, check, God, if you're the one, is this what you will say? Will you be okay with what I'm about to say? Will you be okay with what I'm about to do? That's the first thing we should always ask ourselves, because you see people passing through a lot of things, you don't know their story. They will do something and you feel they shouldn't do that, they shouldn't do it, it's wrong, they should know it, they're adults. That is you saying it like that. You don't know the things you do that people see to be wrong. That is why I'm saying never look at people with your eyes. Look at people with the eyes of God, and trust me, God will be proud of you. God will be proud of you. Anytime you do something, ask yourself, God, is this in your character? God, what I'm doing to this person, is it in your character? God, is it your eyes that are saying what I'm saying? Because my own eyes can deceive me. Trust me, you have the physical eyes to see, yeah, but it's not everything you see. There are things that are beyond these eyes. That is only when you look at people with the eyes of God, you begin to show love. You begin to show favor. You begin to bring them. In fact, you will love them more because you see them with the eyes of God. If you see people with your own eyes, trust me, you will never learn to love. Pure love comes from God. Pure love comes from God. So if you don't do things and check yourself and be sure that God will be pleased with what you do, trust me, you have no pure love. When you begin to look at people with the eyes of God, trust me, that's when you know the real definition of love. Because even when they are against you, even when you have every reason not to help them, even when you have every reason not to love them, you will still love them. Because you are not looking at them with your own eyes, but with the eyes of God. How lovely it will be to love one another. Just imagine how God is loving us. Try to do the same. It's not easy. Trust me, even with me, it's not easy. So because I'm learning this now, I want to also share with you. And that is why I'm saying this. So please, learn to look at people with the eyes of God, not your eyes. Because your eyes can be useless when you need it the most. So please, I pray this is helpful. And I believe that many people will work on that. I know. So please, if you find this lovely, if you find this amazing, if you find this important to you, you can drop something in the comment section.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings.